Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a close-up review of a new deck I literally just bought. I haven't even looked at the cards. I found this deck. I was so excited when I saw this deck because I found it to be very different than the decks that I own, especially when it comes with chakras. I have several chakra cards that I use for oracle cards, but these are chakra cards for belief change, the Healing Inside Method. It's from Nikki Gresham Record. Or hope that's how you pronounce her name, Nikki Gresham Record. But these chakra cards, they're really amazing. The tone that it is in, it's very healing because what it is there are 56 cards on here. Each one, there's, of course, representing the chakras. There are 8 cards representing the chakras, but they're all affirmational messages on there to heal the actual chakra, to support the chakra in a positive chakra-oriented beliefs that actually help to raise your vibration and steer your mind toward healthy, affirming thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Each chakra is represented by a main chakra image along with 7 chakra aspects, which affirm potent qualities that we are all able to access when balanced and in harmony with ourselves. The accompanying booklet explains the Healing Insight Method and provides for each card an interpretation and a suggested action to work with. It can be used for inspiration, a tool for therapeutic guidance. At the end, we're going to do a bonus reading and we'll see what comes out. But these cards highlight where you need to focus in order to turn your challenges into growth experiences. When ready to move beyond what is, the chakra cards can be used to create actual vibrational alignment with beliefs of your choosing, programming and reprogramming the subconscious mind for good. So I love this, and she is the creator of the Healing Inside Method for Belief Change, one of the UK's leading spiritual healers. Yeah, I could see psychologist. That's interesting because I have a psych background as well. And that's why I've never seen a chakra deck this way. I'll show you the cards, but what I saw online was it's all with these belief change. It's all the messages really support the healthy vibration, positive vibration of the actual chakra. It's really interesting and a beautiful concept. And so let me show you. So it will come with a guidebook, and you can dive in here. They will give black and white pictures, courage, yeah, solar plexus. And I was just about to say, I've noticed in the past year or so, the solar plexus has really been worked on. Courage, yeah, harness the power and courage of the lion. Stand in complete truth and do whatever it takes to see your dream and desires through to completion. Yes, you may need to change tack or even retreat for a while to gather clarity, but face your obstacles and find a way forward. Yes, and they tell you the action, change your beliefs. You are possible. Align with the statements, I can do this. We kept on getting that. This is easy for me. And anything else that aligns you with your desired possibility. Call upon and borrow the energy of the lion. Feel into the lion's strength and courage. Become the lion. This came out, I posted that to the channel. They were like a lion, a lion. It's a play on words, align to a lion. And they're, project this energy forward into your current challenge. Play it out in your visualization. Make friends with your new courageous self. So what it will be is, say this is for the solar plexus. It will say courage, and you flip it over, and it's a message to really affirm that courage. It's just amazing. So let's go into the cards, and then I'll do a bonus reading. But let me show you the cards. So let me take this off. They're larger sized cards. Let me cut this. I didn't even take this off. This is just so up my alley, especially right now, because they kept on saying as we go and grow, we're changing, we're evolving. We need support, backing, affirm different beliefs, especially about ourselves. With that solar plexus, it's like being courageous and supportive of yourself. So these are the root chakras. So there's going to be 8. So there's going to be a main root chakra card. So this would be the main root chakra. I love this elephant and Ganesha. Okay, so you turn it over and it will say, you are safe. You are of the earth as you are of heaven. Allow the greatest mother of all to support and nourish you. You are provided for in all ways. You are safe. So this would be a card to work on for the root, the main root chakra. You are safe. And that was the supportive message to support you in that. We have another root chakra for grounding. Yes, the earth element. And it's beautiful. I love the images here. And so the card will say, I am earthed, grounding. I am anchored into my physical existence and resonate in perfect harmony with the physical world. I am of the earth and I am of heaven. I root down and yield to the world around me. I root down and yield to the world around me. I connect with the life-giving energies of the earth and lovingly release lower vibrations to Gaia to be transformed. And I love even this little picture right here in the upper. It's just really beautiful. I am earthed, and it's such a positive, affirming vibration for that chakra. So then we have another root chakra, natural world. And you turn it over and it will say, I belong. I am one with nature and nature is one with me. I honor the rhythms of nature and flow with the seasons. I walk upon the earth gently but timely as my ancestors have done before me. Gently but firmly. No, timely. Yeah, it is timely. Firmly. Could be firmly or timely. Do both. I walk upon this earth gently but firmly, as my ancestors have done before me. I know when to move forward and when to retreat, when to cultivate and when to grow, when to yield and when to harvest. I belong. So this is all supportive of that chakra, the root chakra. I want to put it like this so it's in order. Root chakra, capability. So now we have capability. I am strong. I remove obstacles from my path. I can actualize what I set out to achieve. I cultivate my strengths and capabilities with focus and determination. I am brave, strong, and capable. Yeah, so you could see that these are all, you could pull intentionally a card to resonate with at that moment that you feel that you need affirmative, an affirmation or some kind of raise your vibration in that area. Or you can do a reading for yourself and see what comes out, like we're going to do at the end. But I am strong, capability. We have stability for another root chakra. Stability, I am supported. I allow myself to give and receive support. I trust in the pathway that unfolds before me. I recognize the interconnectedness of all things. I lovingly support myself with kind thoughts of encouragement, compassion, understanding. This has been a very big message for now. Root chakra, abundance, another root. Here we have abundance. I gather easily and effortlessly all that I need to support, nourish, and comfort me. I focus my attention upon all that I'm grateful for. There is abundance of nourishment, support, and love for me. I have. So these are all supportive messages. We have the physical body, the root chakra. We have, I celebrate my physical body and recognize it as the wondrous vessel through which I see, feel, hear, touch, smell, and taste. I connect fully with my physical existence on this earthly plane. I breathe life force into my body and nourish it with good food. I love and accept my body. I exist. And the last root chakra is safety. I'm safe. I let go of the need for protection when I realize that I'm safe. I trust my instincts and inner guidance to help navigate me through life's twists and turns. I can cope with adversity because I'm always there for myself in loving, supportive ways. And that's been a recurring message. I almost feel like most of the spirit messages during this time was like root, sacral, and solar. Because it was like we were wide open. It was all this, this being worked on, sacral chakra. How gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to have 8 cards. This is the main one. Be still, connect with all your senses, tap into the deep ocean of resource within you and play with your sensuality. Yeah, creativity. Explore and indulge in life's pleasures. Go ahead, follow your creative impulses. You are a magnificent creation. So that's the main sacral card. And we have letting go. Letting go. What a beautiful image for these. Letting go. I release and I release. I release repressed or trapped emotions and their associated beliefs with ease and grace. Where appropriate, I let go of those people and situations that perpetuate hurt and unease. I release my investment in staying safe and stuck. I surrender trust and allow the light to guide me. I release, letting go. That's so gorgeous. Another chakra, sacred, sacral chakra is emotions. I feel. It is safe for me to feel emotion as I express relationship with myself, others, in the universe. Emotion is there as a useful tool to give me information. As I listen to and name my emotions, I become clear that the messages and beliefs behind them, I liberate myself. As I listen to and name my emotions and become clear about the messages and beliefs behind them, I liberate myself. Yeah, this is so beautiful. They're beautiful. Sacral chakra potential. Yeah, potential. All is possible. I am alive with potential and fertile with possibility. I allow my dreams and desires to gestate and birth. I am an expression of the infinite potential of the universe. Nurture my potential and possibility. All is possible. So these are all messages to support that particular chakra. Self-worth, big one. I nurture. I am worthy. I listen to my needs and desires and honor myself. I give myself the time, space, and loving kindness that I need to make manifest all that I am. I discover my true self by going inward and becoming my own best friend. Yeah, that's been a recurring message. Creativity, Sacral chakra. I flow. I'm free to play, free to love, laugh, and experiment. I'm free to experience, to create, and to manifest. I'm free to be myself. I allow my creative potential to flow through me in all of its glory and magnificence. I flow. Creativity. To support your instinct. So you can even, if you're having problems, say you're having problems with your creativity, choose this, that you want to reactivate or realign to this, that you're free to play, free to love, laugh, experiment. It's interesting how you can use these cards, purposeful, or you can pull cards, or you can meditate on it, or you can do a reading for yourself. But I'm seeing that even if you want to say trust your instinct more, here you will say I sense. I allow my senses to fully experience the physical world and trust my instincts. I connect to my deepest sense of self for balanced guidance and truth. I release all fears and listen to the wisdom of my ancestors through the resonance of my body. I sense. Sensuality. I express pleasure. Sensuality and pleasure are my birthright to be experienced with blissful joy. I honor and embrace my sexuality, recognizing the sacred sexual connection with myself and the intimate partner of my choice. It is safe for me to be sensual and sexual and be respected for this. Pleasure and enjoyment are good, clean, and healthy. I experience pleasure. Then we have the solar plexus. Oh, I love this. She's like on a dragon. Wait, I just want a sip of coffee. I love the images. I love how affirmative these are. I love how you can use these cards in many different ways. You are, you belong. You are free to be yourself. Your power is yours to keep. No excuses, no apologies. Banish fear and shine your light. You always have been. You always will be. You are. You belong. And this is the solar plexus. I love solar plexus. Support solar plexus, authentic power. Yes. I co-create my reality, authentic power. My authentic power is achieved through self-esteem, love, truth, authenticity. I forgive myself and others, release responsibility for others, and take responsibility for my life. It is safe for me to be powerful. I think and speak affirming, supportive words, and imagine a life that I love. It's beautiful. Another solar plexus, courage. I am possible. I have the strength, courage, and willpower to face my fears and see my desires, dreams, and goals through to completion. I release the need to be anything other than who I am in order to succeed. I believe in myself and have the courage to fail and succeed. I am possible. Here's individuation. Solar plexus. I follow my own path. I recognize others as different aspects of consciousness, no greater or lesser than myself, all journeying at their own pace. I acknowledge, accept, and celebrate difference as I go inward to connect with my deepest self, my truth, desires, and joy. I am a unique spark of the divine, expressing my own unique vibration and life purpose. Yeah. Greatness. I am wonderful. I like, love, and accept myself. I am wonderful and talented and know that greatness resides within me. I harness my greatness and show up in the world. I allow myself to be seen and heard. I cultivate my genius and observe with love and excitement as my greatness makes a positive difference in the world. I am wonderful. Boundaries. Boundaries. I stand my ground. I stand my ground where and when I need to. I recognize that my truth is just as valid as other people's truth and assert myself appropriately. I trust in and expect a positive outcome and have the strength and kindness needed to enable me to stand my ground. Yeah, it's like all these bottom ones is what's really been working on. Free will, I always have a choice. Free will. I recognize that I always have choice and free will in any given situation. As I face my life lessons and learn from my experiences, I realize that there is never a wrong decision. I trust the decision that I make and choose love, forgiveness, and expansion over fear and lack every time. Yes, and autonomy. I move beyond the limits that my ancestor society and I have unconsciously placed upon me. I'm free. I recognize myself as an autonomous being of infinite possibility and potential. I am free to shine my light and strengthen my ego as I discover my potential. I am a limitless being. So now we get into the heart chakra. How beautiful. I love these images. The heart chakra. The self-love is the greatest gift of all. You are a unique expression of the divine. Know that you are connected to all that is. Let love, peace, and tranquility penetrate through your being into the world and watch as it is reflected back at you. You are love. You are love. That's the main heart chakra. Heart chakra, loving relationships. So to affirm that, I choose love. I open my heart to love and joy and move gracefully through my relationships. It is safe for me to feel love for myself, life, and others. I allow universal love to permeate every cell of my body, and I'm worthy of love. I'm loved. I choose love. Openness. I give. I am free to give generously to others and do so with love. I breathe love, light, and nourishment into my body, mind, and spirit, allowing my inner well of resource to be fully replenished. As I weave loving kindness out into the world, I receive loving kindness from the universal web. I give. I was just saying that last night. Like when you give to another person, even if they're horrible back, you'll get it back in other ways. It's just really interesting. We were talking about how people are either like cheap or stingy with money or emotions or being kind, and it's like it's whatever you give does get returned to you from another source. We were just reflecting on that. It's like you freely give. It's amazing what comes in. Forgiveness. I forgive myself for my imperfections, do my best, and find contentment with that. I am good enough. I recognize my hurts and nurture my inner child with all that she or he needs. I forgive myself for their preconceptions, judgments, and behaviors, trusting we are all doing our best with our current levels of awareness and patterning. Yeah, I forgive myself for my own imperfections, do my best, and find contentment with that. I am good enough. I'm just good enough. I recognize my hurts, nurture my inner child with all that I need, forgive others for their preconceptions, judgments, and behaviors, trusting we are all doing our best. We're all doing our best. Yep. Forgiveness, gratitude. I am grateful. I am thankful and humble as I move through life. I receive willingly, lovingly, and graciously. I recognize and appreciate the small things in life, the synchronicities and beauty that can be found in each and every moment. I am grateful. So true. Harmony. To support that, I am balanced. My mind, body, and spirit work in harmony with each other, aligned with both my will and the divine will. I have balance in my life with room for both pleasure and purpose. My giving and receiving of love and abundance are in perfect balance. I am balanced. We have ease and grace. To support that, I flow gently and easily. Love is the gentle, powerful presence that radiates through me when I quieten and deepen. It is safe for me to be gentle and graceful. I follow my heart's desire and take the path of least resistance. It is easy for me to be gentle and graceful when I connect to the rhythms of the earth and the universe. I flow gently and easily. And to support the heart chakra with compassion, we have I am compassionate. I see all things through eyes of love in my heart. I find compassion and understanding for those who are struggling and misaligned with themselves, their higher wisdom and purpose. I am kind and compassionate with myself and others and forgive myself for my judgments. I'm compassionate. Throat chakra. Here we go with to support the throat chakra. This is the main throat chakra card. You're an expression of the divine. We are all children of conditioning. Let go of the oughts, shoulds, and judgments that inhibit you. Speak wisely, speak gently, speak consciously, but find your truth and express yourself. What you have to say is important. You are an expression of the divine. So that's the main throat chakra card. Now we have self-expression. To support self-expression, I speak up. The passion felt in me cannot help but be expressed as I use my voice to put my message, wisdom, and teaching out into the world. What I have to say is important, and I will say it. I now make myself heard as my heart and soul express through my body, eyes, and voice. I speak up. Communication. I collaborate and cooperate. I communicate with others in healthy and meaningful ways. My communications are constructive, honest, purposeful. I communicate with respect, positive regard, and an intention of growth for all. I collaborate and cooperate. To further support the throat chakra with freedom, I heal. I release all fears, tears, sadness, and the attachment to doing I release all tears, sadness, and the attachment to closing up and playing small in order to allow my throat to open fully. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I heal myself and others. I heal. Can I tell you, the minute I got to these throat chakra cards, my throat feels like it's tickling. I gotta take a drink. Throat was just tickling. It's not weird. I love how these all support. You could purposely pick one if you need more freedom with how you're speaking. You could purposely pick this and meditate on that, or we'll pull cards at the end. But transmutation for the throat. I transform. I release the negative thoughts and expectations of myself, others, in the world. It is easy for me to transform negative beliefs and expectations into positive and supporting ones, and so I do. I recognize the power of my thoughts and words as they vibrate through the universe, creating my future reality. I transform. Yes, the power of that. Clarity. I have clarity. I know when to stay silent and when to speak. I speak with clarity, knowing what to say and how to say it. I take enough time to go inward, listen, reflect, understand, and gain clarity of thought. I take the time to say and express exactly what I need to. I have clarity when I speak. Truth. I express my truth. It is safe for me to align with and express my higher truth, wisdom, and knowing. I allow others to hold a different perspective to me and know that there is enough space in the universe for all of our truths, including my own. I am honest with myself and hear the resonance of truth in my words. Space. I have space. I have all the space that I need to flourish, grow, and express myself. I take up my space in all areas of my life. The space around me is clear, and I continue to cleanse and make sacred my space. Interesting. Make sacred my space. I have space to speak. Now we have the third eye chakra. Oh, I love these for the third eye chakra. Beautiful. This is the main card for the third eye. You are the creator of your own reality. Soar like an eagle to find clarity. Things are not always as they seem. See the beauty and the gift in everything. Pay attention to the messages that are gifted to you in life and through your imagination. Dare to dream and create a vision for your life. You are the creator of your own reality. That's the main card for third eye. Now we have protection. I release the need for armor and protection as I recognize that I'm always guided and safe. The more I let go of fear and mistrust, the more protected I feel. It is safe for me to choose love and possibility over fear and hopelessness. I trust in my light, the divine light, and the wisdom that ensues from the alchemy of spirit and matter. All is perfect just as it is. Third eye, purity. My intention is pure. I release the need to control myself, my life, and others around me. I allow for and embrace purity of mind and vision. I am honest, clear, and pure in my intentions to serve myself and others, to bring about peace in the world. My intention is purity. Third eye chakra, intuition. I am guided. I have intuition and know how to use it. I trust my intuition. I listen to my inner visions, imaginings, messages, and sense of knowing, allowing my intuition to guide me. I release the need to know and allow my intuition to develop at a pace that's right for me. I'm guided. Third eye chakra healing. I am harmonious. Healing. I see clearly how to bring harmony to pain, discomfort, and isness and issues. I see clearly how to bring harmony to pain, discomfort, and issues of separation, and so I am healed. I transcend the illusion of duality, seeing beyond the veil of divisive thoughts and behaviors. Yes, I offer with confidence and integrity my visions for a brighter, more harmonious future. I am harmonious. That's beautiful. Peace of mind for the third eye chakra. I am peaceful. I heal the poisons of my mind that limit and deny me by aligning with pure and honest thought and belief. I joyfully recognize when I am thinking limiting thoughts from my conditioning and realign with thoughts and beliefs that serve my growth and well-being. I choose to question my perspective and think loving, supportive thoughts. I am peaceful. Beautiful. Psychic awareness. To support that, I am psychic. I open my third eye and allow visions of higher wisdom to be received and trusted. I see clearly that which comes through my subtle sentences to assist the alignment of my will with the divine will. My psychic awareness is sacred, aligned only with the highest good for myself and others in the planet. I am psychic. Then we have unity, third eye, last one for that. I unite. Unity. I see the unity and harmony within the polarities that I am experiencing and choose to align with the center point of balance, harmony, and love for one and all. I open to seeing with fresh eyes, a more balanced perspective. The truth of this matter lies in between the polarities within which I am resonating. Wow, I love that. I unite. Now we're in the crown chakra. I love that image. This is the main one. We are. Allow the light of the universe to shine through you. Trust in your inner knowingness and guidance. Spirit always loves and supports you. Open yourself to the intelligence, purity, and grace of consciousness and resonate in all of its possibility. I love this. We are. I have to get more coffee. I swear something activated my throat with these cards. I feel like my throat was like tickling. I love this message so much. Allow the light of the universe to shine through you. Trust in your inner knowingness and guidance. Spirit always loves and supports you. I love that. Crown chakra possibility. Excuse me. All is possible for me in this universe of infinite potential. We've been getting this a lot. I release all conditioning and limits that I've placed in my path unknowingly. I believe, invest, and intend in the possibility of a positive, peaceful, and loving outcome. Crown chakra connection. I'm always connected. I recognize the interconnectedness of all life. I honor my connection to all that is. I embody universal love. I am worthy of God's unconditional love. I am open to new connections and possibilities as I explore the gift of consciousness. I'm always connected. Divine will, crown chakra. I allow the unfolding. I align my will with the divine will, allowing wisdom from the higher realms to support and guide my evolution on this earth. I grow when I settle into the service of myself and others. I love that. I grow when I settle into the service of myself and others. I leave space for the magic of the universe to play in my life. I allow the unfolding, divine will. Integrity, crown chakra. I have integrity. I am aligned with my higher truth, and I am deeply and lovingly honest with myself. I listen to the truth in my heart and know what is right within me. Aware that many truths can exist, I am ethical and integrous in my actions. I have integrity. Knowing. I am wise. For the greatest good of all, I trust my knowledge and wisdom and the higher knowledge and wisdom available to me. I am an aspect of universal consciousness. I know myself to be a part of the whole. I now grow beyond my previous experiences. I am wise. Consciousness. I am conscious. I surrender the struggle of my ego and conditioning and allow guidance and knowledge to raise my consciousness, knowing that I am enough. I allow the unfolding of my inner magnificence and beauty. I practice stillness and emptiness, surrendering to higher consciousness in and around me. I am conscious. And the last one is we. We are one. We. I am blessed to be part of the one. I honor and cherish my brothers and sisters, past, present, and future, who journey with me. Difference and polarity are not a threat, but an alternative view and experience. What a powerful thing for right now, right? Difference and polarity are not a threat, but an alternative view and experience. I embrace the shared experience of myself and others as eternal beings. We are one. So as you can see, you can do these intentionally, like pick one if you wanted to resonate more with, say, the root chakra of your capabilities or sensuality, and you wanted a supportive message. Or you can do an actual reading, but it's just amazing how I love the supportive messages for each chakra, to realign yourself and have supportive affirming messages that change, like they said, for belief change, chakra cards for belief change. Sometimes it's like we have to realign or refocus back onto our capabilities or our strength, or let's see what wants to come out. Let's do a bonus reading, tapping into all who may find this video, but let's get a couple of messages because I really love things that are healing, that are affirming. There's a lot about, we are to believe more in our abilities, our capabilities, and we're supposed to support ourselves, be there for ourselves, the self-love and self-compassion, all of this, being in your power. So much has been coming through lately for belief change. It's like even things that you've believed for a long time about yourself are being chipped away at. They called it like an excavation. I just hear a ringing back there. Yeah, it's been like an excavation. It's almost like demanding to believe more of yourself, to go farther than is even comfortable. I gather we need to. And we're going through such growth and change right now that it's demanding more of us. And so I found these cards to be very helpful because anything that keeps you realigned or in your power, on your own side, and like I said, like a spirit pick me up and you're vibrating on a higher, more positive level, because we can't afford to use any of our natural resources right now. Feeling low in energy, not in confidence, because we have to put one foot in front of the other. We're doing so many things. We're making a difference right now. So it's like, there's no time for like things that may have slowed us down or stopped us in our tracks before. It's like we have to, it's for belief change. And for me personally, I will say it's like believing more in yourself. The freedom to be all you are also, and to bring all you are to things. And yeah, so let's see. Be more supportive of yourself. Okay, so let's get the messages. What are the messages? What are the chakra messages? Oh, right away. Heart, harmony, I am balanced. This has been a recurring message for right now in every reading I put on the channel about harmony and balance, doing all you can right now for this. Harmony. We are getting I'm balanced. My mind, body, and spirit work in harmony with each other, align with both my will and the divine will. I have balance in my life with room for both pleasure and purpose. My giving and receiving of love and abundance are in perfect balance. I am balanced. So the number one thing has been recurring. They want us to stay in harmony and stay balanced. Mind, body, spirit work in harmony with each other, align with both my will and divine will. I have balance in my life. Pleasure and purpose, my giving and receiving of love and abundance are in perfect balance. They want us to go forward balanced. It's been a recurring message, okay? I don't know if those two wanted to come out. I wanted to be very purposeful what's happening here. Hold on. What are the next cards for harmony? Oopsie, they kind of are sticking together a little bit. The next chakra cards after balance. They want us to go through balance. We're getting the throat chakra transmutation. I told you I felt a tingling in my throat once we got to these throat chakras. So a lot of us are getting activated in the throat. We're transmuting a lot of things with our communication skills. The changes that you're seeing, everybody's speaking up, expressing themselves. That's how we're doing a lot of changes. It's all through our communications, through our throat transmutation. So they're saying, I release, I transform. I release the negative thoughts and expectations of myself, others, and the world. It is easy for me to transform negative beliefs and expectations into positive and supporting ones, and so I do. I recognize the power of my thoughts and words as they vibrate through the universe, creating my future reality. So we're transmuting and changing a lot of things by our voice, by what we're actually communicating and speaking. We're literally transforming negative beliefs, expectations into positive, more supporting ones. Recognize the power of your thoughts and words as they vibrate throughout the universe. They're actually changing our world right now, our communications. We are transforming through our speaking, communicating. So that's to support, release the negative thoughts, expectations. Be more, understand the power of your words and how they vibrate and create. Oh, and the one that we're getting, this is greatness, solar plexus, greatness, yes. I am wonderful. So we have greatness. I like, love, and accept myself. I am wonderful. I am talented, and know that greatness resides within me. This has been worked on. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot with the solar plexus that has really been worked on at this time, because we have to be in our power. They kept on saying, like, align with the lion. So I like, love, and accept myself. I'm wonderful, talented. I know that greatness resides within me. I harness my greatness and show up in the world. I allow myself to be seen and heard. Here it is, because you're using your voice to be seen and heard. It's being used to transform things. So yeah, so harness my greatness and shine up, show up, shine up. Show up in the world and allow myself to be seen and heard. I cultivate my genius and observe with love and excitement as my greatness makes a positive difference in the world. I'm wonderful. So they're saying you're making a difference in the world and you're transforming things with your communication. So I love this part where, harness your greatness, show up in the world, allow yourself to be seen and heard. And we have the throat chakra. So that's what they're supporting. They're supporting that. I just saw courage, but there's a lot. So they're kind of, that's what we're doing right now, all of us. So harness your greatness, show up in the world, allow yourself to be seen and heard, because we're transforming things. You're making a positive difference. Transmutation, positive difference. So, okay, and then we're getting, you can't make this up, another throat chakra. We're getting the main throat chakra card, I believe. You are an expression of the divine. And so that's why they want us to be clear, communicating things, be balanced. Your heart is balanced. You're of love and grace and balanced. And then you're transmuting a lot of negativity to light. They're saying you're wonderful. Step into your greatness, like show up. Just show up as yourself in the world. Be seen and heard. You're cultivating you're making a positive difference in the world. And they're saying you're an expression of the divine. We are all children of conditioning. Let go of the oughts, shoulds, and judgments that inhibit you. Speak wisely, speak gently, speak consciously, but find your truth and express yourself. What you have to say is important. You are an expression of the divine. Do you see that? So to go forward with your heart full and balanced, you're transforming things to making a difference, more positive. Shine, like show up and shine. Just be nobody but yourself. Allow yourself to be seen and heard. You're making a positive difference in the world. And they're saying, don't let anything hold you back from that. None of the oughts, shoulds, judgments that inhibited you. Speak wisely, gently, consciously. Find your truth. Express yourself. What you have to say is important. You're making a difference. They're literally saying you're making a positive difference in the world. Wonderful. So show up in the world, be seen and heard. So this was all about being seen and heard, but coming from the right place. And they're saying you are an expression of the divine. Beautiful repeating message always, anyway. So this was reading from, I love these cards. They're so beautiful. So they're all color-coded for chakras. You saw there were 8 cards for each one. This was the chakra cards for belief change, the insight, the healing insight method. Really gorgeous. And then you can go into the guidebook and go into even more details of them. So there were 56 cards, 8 cards for each of the chakras. So what I like about them is you can consciously and really purposely pull it. So pull a card. Say if you want to support the throat chakra, you can read that affirmation. You want to support your solar plexus with more greatness, you know, to get out there. And you could read that affirmative message, or you could do a reading just like I did and see what message wants to come out. I just love cards like that, where it's healing, it's affirmative, it's changing how you're thinking in the moment, or you're like for belief change, but over and over and over again, because we have patterns of thinking and behaving that has been for a very long time. So to be constantly reminded or realigned, they always say it's like a 24/7 thing. Like you have this reading, but 5 minutes later something can happen that throws you off a little bit. There are cards to keep you more mindful of what to be realigned to along the way. So I really love cards like this. So this was the chakra cards for belief change, 56 cards, and beautiful cards to keep you in positive vibration. Really beautiful affirmative cards that you can use any which way you want, oracle wise, or affirmation cards, or, you know, working with chakra cards, however you want to use them. I love the intent behind it. I love the healing behind it. I even loved our reading. That was a beautiful message, and a recurring one too. So this has been the close-up review of chakra cards for belief change, the healing insight method. And I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.